Hey, I guess we're live. Okay, so man, what a day it's been. More like a week. It's been quite some time. So, oh man, pardon me, guys. How is everybody tonight? Man, it was quite the interesting week for me. I got to tell you, week started off great, and I thought, yeah, everything's going really really well this week. As some of you guys know, we were actually able to finally do some hunting since last week. Surprisingly enough, there wasn't a lot of stuff that I wanted to do for the hunts. I was actually quite surprised. A little bit of the hunting that I did do was in different cities, actually, believe it or not, including today. Today, I went all the way to a completely different city, never been to before. Yeah, that was an experience, I got to tell you. We'll see a little bit more about that in the actual episode. But tonight, just wanted to recap a little bit about some of the things that happened this week. Man, toys never get tired. I got to tell you, it's almost like every other week something's being announced, something's happening, and yeah, it's just really exciting. It's. I remember when I first started getting into it, I wasn't really that knowledgeable about how to go about hunting for action figures. So it's just one of those things where I sometimes would think to myself, how am I going to get these? So it started out with Ghostbusters, right? For those of you who've been following my journey trying to find these figures, a lot of it had to do with trying to find the Kenner Ghostbusters reissues from Hasbro. That was quite the adventure. I remember seeing that on Pixel Dan for the very first time, and yeah, I was dedicated to try and find them. And lo and behold, I couldn't find anything. My very first toy hunts were complete failures. It's funny how that happens, but because of that, I ended up discovering other figures like the Master Universe Origins. They got announced, and I was really looking forward to those, but they didn't get launched for another couple of months, which tends to happen as well. But I kept persevering, and I kept finding other figures. Like the ones that I really had success with were some clearance items, surprisingly enough. I don't have them here, but I was finding a lot of stuff at Toys R Us, like what were they called again? Stargates? No, it was something else. But basically, it was a Star Fox video game type of adventure game. As a matter of fact, Nintendo had licensed it to the point that they were using Star Fox in one of the games. I can't remember what it was actually called, but I found them on clearance, funnily enough, and they were these little tiny action figures, but they had microchips in them, and you could actually slot them into the actual ships. And that's the one thing I always regretted. I was never able to find enough ships to actually play the games the way it was supposed to be intended to play. So that was the one thing. But I found a bunch of them on sale for like $1 each or something like that, $3 each. It was a really great experience. It really got me kickstarted into doing toy hunting not the way I guess everyone expected me to do it, but yeah, it started me on this journey, and it's been amazing ever since. But yeah, it's today really was one of those instances where you sort of scratch your head and you think to yourself, wow, I traveled all this way to like 4 cities away from where I live. And not that I didn't find anything. I found some great figures, but yeah, it really makes you question what exactly you're doing sometimes when you go all the way out there. And not that I didn't find anything. I found what I was looking for. I really did. But at the same time, man, it really kind of, man, just sometimes. All right. Cheers, everybody. Let's see who's in the stream tonight. All right. So, Jedi Trek. Hey, Jedi Trek. Good to see you, brother. Welcome to the stream. Diecast Fly. Good to see you, brother. I did answer your email. I think you got it. We'll chat a little bit more because yeah, I want to help you out, obviously, but yeah, it's I'm in the middle of this contest, right? So we gotta get through that first, and then after that's finished, then we'll talk a little bit more. Mr. Backtastic, hey, what's going on, Mr. Backtastic? Good to see you. I'm doing well, thank you. Rika Hut, good to see you, brother. Welcome to the stream. Raymond Chong, good to see everybody. Yeah, Raymond says hi. Sledge, what's going on, dude? Good to see you. Glenn Cruz, Glenn, good to see you, brother. Kia kalam, my friend. How are you? My brother Steve and I are here this time. Nice, good to see you guys. Thanks for the support, brothers. It's always good to see you guys here. Joe's Multiverse. Hey, Joe, good to see you, brother. Thanks for being my guest 2 weeks ago. That was amazing. Did I miss your party? Oh man, I really wanted to be there. Let me know if it's still happening, because my giveaway is this Monday. We'll touch a little bit on that later tonight. But good to see you, Joe. Thanks for dropping by. Offworld Adam, good to see you, man. How's it going? I'm doing good. Thank you very much. Mr. Backtastic, I was lucky enough to get a set of real Ghostbuster figures thanks to a friend. That's awesome. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what happened to me. What's his name? Kid Chuckle, who's a good supporter of the channel. He was actually the one who helped me to find all 4 of the real Ghostbusters. That was amazing. Then we got flooded with what are they called? We got flooded with Slimers and with green ghosts and with Step Up Marshmallow Men. Yeah, it was crazy, but not a hair, not a whiff of the original 4 Ghostbusters after that. It was crazy. And now everywhere down south, it seems like everybody it keeps bumping into these Kenner Ghostbusters. It's crazy. It's insane. Diecast Fly. Seems like I've been collecting more pre-orders than figures these days. You're not alone, brother. We'll talk a little bit about that today too. It's pretty crazy. Diecast Fly. No problem. Don't worry about it. It'll work out. We'll figure something out, Diecast Fly. I'm pretty sure we'll make it happen. As you know, I really like to do trades. I'm not really into doing that kind of thing. I would rather much rather do trades. But if it has to happen that way, dude, we'll do it. Right? I understand. Recut Hut. Just got notified of a Walmart order for 4 Cobra Troopers. I swear I canceled. Well, you know what? It's a happy surprise, right? Soundwave. Hey, how's it going, Soundwave? Good to see you. What up, Jay? Happy to catch you live. Thanks, brother. You were awesome too. You caught my last live, so that was a short one, right? It was pretty crazy. All right, so let's touch up on a couple of things that happened this week. How's the audio, guys? Is it coming on strong? Because it's actually in the corner over there. I wonder if I should actually bring it closer. Let me know if it's not loud enough. So. Yeah, this week started out pretty crazy, right? A lot of different things happening. First of all, Ontario opened up its shopping again. So I don't know if a few guys might have seen my MGR collector video where I did my first toy hunt in nearly a month, almost 2 months. That was crazy. Going to a couple of the Walmarts here, local in Markham. That was a lot of fun. Got up at the crack of dawn for that, and the reason I did that was because the problem with a new opening for Ontario and for any province for something like this after a whole month of not actually being able to do any shopping, you're obviously going to get people who need to do essential shopping. And you know what? The government says, yeah, it's only groceries and it's only medical supplies and all this other stuff, right? Pharmacy supplies, whatever. But the reality is that people need other things. People really do need to get clothes. Clothes are a really big thing, man. Like especially like young parents. Oh my gosh, a couple of my friends have just had small kids, and yeah, they grow out of clothes like really fast. So I knew this going in, and pretty much everybody's going to be, grabbing their shoes, their clothes, their, supplies, whatever else they need, right? Heck, people are going to go to Home Depot. People are going to go everywhere. And I knew that day, which was a Friday for some strange reason, that everyone and their cousin was going to go to Walmart, to Shoppers Drug Mart, all these other retail locations. Heck, even Toys R Us, and I was right. And basically catch up on everything that they couldn't do while we were under lockdown. So I basically made a decision that morning. I'm like, okay, I don't actually start work until like 10 o'clock. So Walmart opens up at 7. Why don't I get up a little early, head over to Walmart, and see if I get lucky, right? And as some of you guys saw, I did actually get pretty lucky. Saw some really cool things, including a Castle Grayskull display, which blew my mind. I'm literally going to go over there later, and I'm going to literally ask the manager. I was like, "What? Can I grab that after you guys are finished? It's going to be so great." As if I didn't have enough problems with space allocation as it is, right? But anyway, I digress. Yeah, so saw that. But as I shared, I think last week, yeah, those Hot Wheel hunters, man, you got to be careful with those guys. Those guys are crazy. So I already explained the first day of my toy hunt, but the weekend was kind of quiet actually. I thought I'd be doing a lot more hunting, but in reality, everything that I found at Walmart that early morning was pretty much the same thing at every other Walmart. There were a few other things that had popped up here and there, but not enough for me to really go out and dedicate myself to actually go hunt for some decent stuff. So I sort of took it easy on the weekend. But starting Monday, things really started to pick up. I got a lot of calls from different electronic boutiques, EB Games here, GameStop for you guys down south. And yeah, a lot of my pre-orders have come in. Most of the Supervillains wave had started to show up. Got a couple of calls for some Star Wars figures, which was really, really cool. And the Star Wars figures are the ones that I was really trying to pay attention to. Those are the ones that I was hoping to get some actual really cool figures. And yes, today I found out about a couple of figures which really caught my attention. So I want to touch up on that a little bit, but before we get to that, I want to talk about Target exclusives. Target exclusives, man. We this is just something that keeps coming up and never seems to go away. A lot of announcements this week about Target, a lot of announcements this week about the Disney Store, which, for those of you who don't know, the Disney Store is actually not in Canada anymore. They're closing up shop completely. I was so sad by that. I hadn't been in a Disney Store in years, but still, I knew that in certain regards, again, I didn't, like, they have exclusives for, like, Marvel stuff and a lot of other things for Star Wars that I didn't know about. And now we are not going to be able to have those opportunities. I'm hoping that they're going to be able to get some sort of exclusive deal with Toys R Us like they used to. Galaxy's Edge has gone to Toys R Us, which is crazy because that I think is also a Target exclusive. So there are opportunities for us to actually get more figures on that end. But yeah, no more Disney Store here. So they just announced 3 exclusives to the Disney Store, which I was hoping to get, but unfortunately, they're not gonna happen for many of us. Let's see, Disney, and I think today they actually went on sale on the Disney Store. What was it called? The 50th anniversary Star Wars figures. Yeah, Star Wars figures, right? Yeah, those ones. They went up for pre-order today, and yeah, we just won't be able to get them up here in Canada. I'm taking a quick look and seeing if they're actually still here for pre-order, but I'm almost 100% sure that they sold out. Let me just check. Let's try for Han Solo. Wonder if it actually showed up. Holy crap! There's a whole section just dedicated to Han Solo. All right, let me show let me show you guys what I'm sharing here. What I'm showing here. What I'm seeing here. All right, so I'm trying to look for those exclusives that I was talking about. But yeah, did you guys know there's a whole section just for Han Solo? What the heck? This is crazy. Millennium Falcon bed sheets, carbonite pewter figures. What? Millennium Falcon cufflinks. What? What is that? Millennium Falcon tie bar. Oh my god. Millennium Falcon pewter replica. All right. I knew Star Wars fans were dedicated, but this is going too far. Oh, that's crazy. All right, so I'm not finding it that way. Let's take a look at this. Hold on. Star Wars 50th anniversary. Luke Skywalker Disney Store. See if that one comes up. Here, maybe this is it. No, of course it's not. And even Google is failing us in the search. Let's find this one. Nope, that's the special edition box set. Incredible. It could be that they already sold out, which would suck. Hold on, here we go. Maybe these guys have something for us. I don't think so. Oh wait. Hold on. No, we're not getting anything there. Anyway, let's see if it'll come up on just the images. Come on, really? Oh man. Oh wait, no, that's not it either. Come on, Luke Skywalker Farm Boy. I don't know if it's going to come up. It's supposed to be this, but it's supposed to be on the classic cards. I'm hoping you guys know what I'm talking about. Probably half of you guys are like, "What the heck is Jay talking about?" Let's see, Disney exclusive. Man, I'm gonna have to. You know what? I'll find it. I'll find it soon. But basically, they were supposed to come out today at 1 p.m. Exclusive figures. Disney Store. There they are. Okay, so here we go. Let's view all. So these are the ones that were supposed to come out. They look like this. Here's Qui-Gon Jinn, which was originally released. Okay, of course it's Hasbro Pulse. Why would you do that, guys? Yeah, so these ones were released earlier in the month. So there's the Battle Droid from Episode 1, right? Mace Windu, looking very cool. Qui-Gon Jinn, right? But today at 1 o'clock they were supposed to release Luke Skywalker, Greedo, and I can't remember who else. Hold on. Disney exclusive Disney Store, Luke. Come on, help me out here. That is so weird. It was here just the other day. Anyway, whatever. Basically, they were supposed to release these today, and from all accounts, they've sold out completely. These exclusives are just getting out of control, and Hasbro is literally leading the pack in terms of all these crazy exclusives. And it's just becoming a real big problem. But what can you do, right? They're making these Disney, of course. Disney's always going to have first dibs on something like that, but it's really just causing an issue for a lot of people trying to hunt these things. I mean, as I've always said, one of the big problems that I see is I don't mind exclusives. Exclusives are okay, but what you really have to do is you have to supply the store with enough figures to meet the demand. That's my biggest problem. If you don't have enough figures to meet demand, then don't make the exclusives, right? And it seems as if this is starting to be rectified. And what do I mean by that? Today, or actually, I reported on it today. I don't know if any of you guys, some of you guys were, or was yesterday, sorry. I reported about it yesterday, and a few of you guys were able to take advantage of it, and I was really happy that happened. But Target.com, which, I'll be the first to admit, isn't always the first choice for exclusives. But I was really happy and surprised to find out that they as promised, and surprisingly, they actually came through this. They were able to make sure that the new Classified Series G.I. Joe figures were released, and simultaneously with Hasbro Pulse. And believe it or not, they actually went and did the right thing, limited everything to one item per customer. That is incredible. So this has actually stopped the scalpers from actually being able to do multiple orders. Anyone who's done, and here's the thing, it's gotten a little bit, it's worked a little too well, I think, in a few ways. Anyone who's actually wanted to actually get doubles, one to keep and one to open, yeah, they're kind of out of luck. And it seems like it's actually backfired on that a little bit too. A lot of people who have been trying to order from Ontario, Canada, whether or not that was even possible, people have tried to order two, and unfortunately, after you order two, it looks like they've actually canceled not just your first order, but they've actually canceled both your orders. That's kind of terrible. But it's actually sticking to their commitment that they really want people to actually have the chance to actually pick up these figures. So if you guys haven't picked up your barbecue figure yet, it is still available for pre-order, as you can see right here. Guys, go pre-order this if you're down in the States. And anybody in Ontario, if you guys are Canada, if you guys are able to use cross-border or have a friend in the U.S. who can actually order these for you, I really would suggest taking advantage of this opportunity to get these figures in hand. This is very, it's not very often that Target actually, usually, especially with the bots that are happening right now, it's almost like Target has no choice these days but to, and they've been bombarded with bots and auto buying and things like that. So it's been freaking crazy. So that's why this is really a revelation in a lot of ways that both Target has made a commitment to actually make sure that everyone is able to get the figure, I hope, as well as Hasbro is doing their best to actually supply, because they have not gone down yet. Pre-orders are still open for barbecue. This is crazy. Unfortunately, can't say the same for Breaker and the Ram Cycle. It did stay up for quite some time after I made the report. I believe it was around 6 or 7 o'clock when it finally sold out completely. And then it basically went to coming soon, October 3rd. Now, what tends to happen with these things is Target will do a refresh on this. They'll do a restock. Unfortunately, it's never really known when they'll actually get that restock at all. So what a lot of people do is they just bookmark it, and hopefully when check it every few days. And as soon as they see it do a refresh, they go and hit buy. I think Robo from the Foosh, he has been known famously a couple of times, like myself actually, to be up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, crack of dawn, and and then just go down to a Target site just on a whim, do a refresh, and all of a sudden, bang, it's there, it's ready to order. So, guys, if you are looking to try and grab one of these figures for the Ram Cycle or Barbecue is still available, as I just said. So go over there, pre-order it now. The way it works, actually, if you don't know, is they will actually do a small charge on your account, on your credit card, but soon thereafter, it will actually be the money will actually be returned to your credit card. Now, I'm not sure if that runs for Canadian credit cards, but I know that a lot of people down south don't usually get charged, and if it's delayed, it actually gets recharged. You can actually take a look at their FAQ on that. They actually have, I said FAQ, FAQ. I didn't say anything else. So yeah, it says that right in their FAQ. So yeah, it's like almost like a win-win. But you do have to have a U.S. address. I think that's another reason why I think a lot of pre-orders are being canceled for Canadians, unfortunately. So guys, if you're interested, I use a service called Cross Border. I think it's cool. I've had really good experience with them. Go check them out. I'm not making endorsements or anything like that, but I've had really good experiences with them. You guys should check it out. See if it'll work for you. Anybody else? Maybe you have some friends down in the U.S. who can help you out. Hopefully, something might turn up. But anyway, as I said, these are now available. So guys, go over quickly, grab Barbecue at the very least if you want. And once the Breaker with the Ram Cycle comes back up, I'll hopefully be able to make a quick little live stream again, and hopefully let everybody know that that it's back up. Once I find out any more information. Unfortunately, it's just one of these things. It's hard to gauge these guys. It's just it comes and goes. It's just one of those crazy things that happens. Well, okay, so a couple of guys have been here. Let's see. All four Adams says greetings. Yep, how's it going, Off World? Good to see you. Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, more pre-orders than orders. Recut Hut. Mr. Fantastic. My only issue now is, do I open the real Ghostbusters or not? The packaging was amazing. Yeah, I know they do look incredible, right? And it really hits that nostalgia trip that we're all looking for, right? I mean, like, they're back here, but the card backs are so reminiscent of the ones from the originals back in the 1980s, and I can't believe. As soon as I saw them, it just had this wave of nostalgia hit me, and I was like, oh god! And I really had to thank Kid Chuckle who helped me find them. It's funny, there were 2 sets there, 2 full sets, and I was so tempted to go grab a second set, but I decided, that it was better to let another hunter or another collector find them so that they could actually have a set. I thought it was appropriate. But do you open them? I don't know. I don't know, Mr. Backtastic. That's a personal preference, I have to say. If your collection looks better in cases open, then by all means do it. But yeah, those card backs really do look good, I have to say. 100%. Aldry 473. Hey, Aldry, good to see you. Hey Jay, hope all is well with you. Yeah, so far all is well. Aldry, good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. Blake Cruz, it's good. Good to hear it. Sometimes I don't know. The microphone's all the way in the back there. I'm always kind of scared whether or not you guys can even hear me. Mark 44 Prime. Sup, Mega J? Hey, sup, Mark 44 Prime. Good to see you. Mr. Fantastic, do you think Toys R Us will get barbecue and breaker pre-orders? No. If what we've seen is consistent, they haven't taken any pre-orders on any Joes. It's really kind of dumb. Quite literally. What was it? The Cobra Viper, Firefly, and Major Blood, they just showed up one day. It was the dumbest thing ever. And if it wasn't for people in BC, posting on action figure boards, yeah, we in Ontario would never have known. And the crazy thing is, as soon as that happened, a lot of the hunter groups started hunting like crazy, and a lot of people were the ones who were, either working from home or had the day off or whatever, they were able to actually pick up a few figures. But yeah, it's just been a constant struggle for the G.I. Joe line. The only ones they've actually put on pre-order, which everyone's been looking for, have been these these 40th anniversary. I guess they're more like 30th anniversary, but these anniversary clone troopers, which I have to talk about tonight as well. That's an interesting story in and of itself. But yeah, do I think that Barbecue and Breaker will be on pre-order? The answer, I believe, and I'm sorry to say, is no. Unfortunately, I don't think so. Raymond, good to see you, Raymond. Toys R Us should be getting all the Cobra Island figures. Yes, this is true, Raymond. But will they do pre-orders? I don't think they will. I think that's the big question. Recut, how did you get your order from Target? I tried 1 year ago, and they said they didn't ship to Canada. What has changed? Sorry, Recut Hot. I don't know if I guess I was trying to explain in the video. I use a service called cross-border shipping, and what they do is they give you a U.S. address to ship to, and they will actually bring it across the border for you for a much lower price than it would be to use Canada Post. I find anyway, or FedEx. FedEx is just insane. Anything I buy from FedEx, it always gets dinged with import charges. Particularly from Big Bad Toy Store. It is really expensive. I don't know how Michael Mercy does it. He always orders from Big Bad's Toy Store, and he swears up and down he doesn't get dinged by import charges. I have no idea how he does that. He lives here in Ontario. I guess he's really lucky that way. Me, I always get dinged with import charges. It's just terrible. But yeah, I've been using Cross Border for a while. It's actually a really good service, I find. But you do have to be careful because in order to get the best bang for your buck, you need to ship 3 packages. So you really got to coordinate when your shipments come in. They will hold it up to a month without any storage fees. But again, you got to be careful because one day after a month has gone by, they will charge you a storage fee. So you really got to plan out how you do cross-border shipping. Now, of course, you can just ship one package, but it's a little bit more pricey than it would be for 3 packages, which is the best value. That being said, I really do like the service. I'm not endorsing them in any way. I'm just saying that I do appreciate the service that they provide. And you were asking me how I did it, and yes, Target will ship to Canada, but I'm not sure exactly if they'll do pre-orders that way. I know a few people have been able to ship to Canada from Target, but yeah, it's a hit and miss really. You have to know how to do it first of all, and I don't know. You just have to be lucky one day. It's crazy. Diecast Fly. Barbecue is still there. The demand must be low on him. No, I don't think it's low. I think that they've actually beaten the bots, Diecast Fly. I think that's actually what's happened. I think that before, literally, bots were just scooping them all up like crazy. I think that's really because we've been hearing about it since the PS5. So I think that's actually the real situation that's actually happened with barbecue. And of course, the history shows that the Cobra Baroness and Coil sold out really, really quickly and was one of those figures which is almost impossible to get after the fact. People were literally scrambling to try and find anything. And much like yourself, you still haven't found, from what I understand, you still haven't found Baroness. And yeah, because of that, people were willing to pay outrageous scalper prices for the Baroness. So I think that a lot of speculation has been that Breaker is going to be very much in the similar vein. That because he comes with a vehicle, because he's a special edition Cobra Island figure, that it's going to be very, 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 very hard to get him. And people are going to have to resort to the secondary market. So when they actually released them on Target.com, he basically sold out before barbecue. I think that's basically what we can extrapolate from that. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's the way I look at it in my own opinion. Diecast Fly. I passed on him and Breaker, but I did get the Snake Eyes and Timber. I would, if I were you, Diecast Fly, I would go ahead and grab barbecue. I mean, you can cancel it before the pre-order ships, which I think from right now, I think according to the website, it's November. If I'm not mistaken, what does it say here? It says it's scheduled to be released Monday, November 1st. So yeah, I mean, you got a lot of time. So just to be on the safe side, I would just do the pre-order now. You don't want to have to go out hunting for these things. It's tough. As you know, it's tough. It's crazy. Diecast Fly. I wonder why the release date is months from now. No, that's what they were saying. They were saying it's going to be a few months. It's the nature of the actual production schedule. I mean, what we've been seeing right now in all of the Hasbro Pulse releases and things like that, they've always been more or less prototypes which have been photographed and put on the market, but they still got to be manufactured. They still got to be shipped over here to North America. So it's probably just a release schedule. Raymond pre-ordered Snake Eyes and Timber from EB Games. Excellent, congratulations, Raymond. Yeah, I was happy that they actually showed up there. I ended up ordering it at Big Bad Toy Store, but then when they showed up on EB Games, I canceled my order because they were very similar in price after the exchange. So I decided EB Games was a better choice. Jermaine, hey, good to see you, Jermaine. How are you doing? Duob. Do you like bootleg toys? The answer is no. I don't like bootleg toys. I will, on occasion, pick up third-party toys like what's it called, Unicron here. And if I can no longer pick up a figure, it's completely out of stock and completely out of it's not being in circulation, then once in a while I will pick up a third-party figure like Omega. Ultra Magnus here. What's it called? Megatron. Those are third-party, and they're advertised as third-party. So every now and then I will pick one of those up. Duob is from Mexico. Well, welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. How's the weather down there in Mexico? I have a few friends down there myself. Hola, hola, my friend. Steve Di Tomaso. Steve, I'm so psyched. I was able to get a breaker and a barbecue. Brother, I'm glad you were able to get that. I hope that I was able to help. If not, excellent. That is so great. Mixed Mactastic. I'm really liking how barbecue figure looks. My only nitpick is I wish the helmet would come off. I'm sure people with third party with 3D printers will get creative though. Yeah, it's kind of weird that it doesn't come off, right? Or at least include a second head, because barbecue for the most part, and he had a whole episode dedicated to him. Yeah, he took his helmet off all the time. It's funny because I saw that PSA, knowing is half the battle, little end video that was always on every episode, and there was this one where a house was on fire, and these two little kids were trapped in the room, and barbecue comes to the window. What the heck was barbecue doing out there? Barbecue is not a fireman. He puts things on fire. So is that pyromaniac doing something that we shouldn't be doing? I don't know. I as a kid, I always thought something was really weird about that whole situation, but it is kind of funny. Then again, Deep Six was actually in the same pool as a bunch of little kids who were skinny dipping. So yeah, man, there are some really strange PSA episodes for G.I. Joe. Sometimes you got to wonder. It really is one of those funny little things that does happen. Steve, swappable heads would be great. Yeah, they would be. And for most figures, they're a thing, right? But I don't know. You'd think that it being a Target exclusive for barbecue, that they would make him a little bit more special than the other figures. But man, just very, very strange. But again, as Mr. Backtastic said, third party companies will come in and they'll actually fill in that void. So hopefully we'll see it. Hopefully we'll see that come to fruition. Jermaine, got both as well. Dude, you are awesome. That is great. Congratulations. Duob. G.I. Joe is my favorite toy, but I like Mazinger Z. How is it called in the U.S.? From what I remember, it's called Transor Z. Sorry, that's Canadian. It's called Transor Z in America, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. But a lot of us who grew up with the Japanese influences, it will always be known as Mazinger. Mazinger Z. Mazinger Z. Always love that cartoon. Mr. Fantastic, I think that you are onto something, Jay, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Gotta love it. Raymond, is your KO MP Megatron Infinite Transformer IT-01 Emperor of Destruction? That is a good question. I've forgotten already. All I know is that he's gunmetal gray, and it looks way better than the cartoon gray that they got for the original version from Takara. I believe it is. It's not Infinite Transformation. I know that for a fact. It is Toy House, I believe. It's Toy House. TH005, something like that. It's I can't remember the name of it. Let me just really check. Hold on for a second. Megatron. Toy House Factory. Yeah, Toy House Factory. Toy House Factory TFH03 Dynastron. That's the one that I picked up. It's Dynastron from Toy House Factory. Just because you're wondering, Raymond. So yeah, I enjoy it. It's really fun. Wonderful figure. Best thing about it, to be perfectly honest with you, is unlike the Takara version, which has a plug right at the top of the of both the Megatron and the extra attachment. This one didn't actually have it attached. It shipped from AliExpress, and yeah, didn't have to try and pry that off or break any of the paint. So love it. Soundwave, hey Jay, do you have any vintage MOTU? And if so, do you have them close to you so we can see them? Yeah, I suppose they're close enough. You know what? Let's try something fun here. Let's try something a little bit different. Let's see if I can do this properly. Okay, so I'm going to share. Hold on. I'm going to invite myself. So I'm going to copy this to the clipboard. Command C. we're going to do something interesting. But the problem, the only problem with this is that the audio feedback is usually just terrible. You know what? On second thought, I don't want to do it. All right. You know what? Let me. How can I do this properly? I mean, the answer is yes. I can show them. We'll do it a little later. Okay, Soundwave. I got to figure out how to do this properly without causing massive feedback loops. Because that's the only problem with sharing with my phone. It actually the echo just kills this stream. You guys are going to be yelling at me. But yes, I will try to grab them a little later and show you guys some of my vintage He-Man figures. Duop. My favorite G.I. Joe was the one with the alligator. The alligator. I think that was a Cobra. I think that was a Cobra figure, right? Who was that? I don't know who that. Who was that? G.I. Joe. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was. Oh, it was Crocmaster. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, this character here, Crocmaster. Yeah, I sort of remember him. He never showed up in the. Was he in the series? I don't remember if he was actually in the. I don't remember if he was actually in the cartoon. Probably, if he was, it was like way later. Hey, it looks pretty cool, Crocmaster. Yeah, he's got a pet crocodile. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he was a crocodile hunter before the crocodile hunter. Yeah, that's interesting. Neat. Yeah, I can see why he was your favorite. Well, he was your favorite G.I. Joe for sure. Yeah, it looks great. Reptile Trainer. Yeah, different names in different countries. The Crocmaster. Very cool. Yeah, that would be great. Oh my gosh. Did you have both? Were you able to keep both of them? That would have been something for sure. Steve, I heard that the movie Wave G.I. Joes are hit in Quebec. Do you know where that was? I'll be anticipating on the West Coast. Well, I haven't heard anything about that, but that's awesome if they've actually been hit in Quebec. If a couple of my other viewers were here, I'm pretty sure they could tell you. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure, Steve, but that's exciting. I'm only really looking forward to Scarlet and perhaps with the Baroness. The other figures, I'm going to have to wait until the movie comes out. I don't know. They've retconned Snake Eyes now. You know, he's a what's it called? He's a Japanese national. It's just, I don't know. I didn't mind him being, a mute, Scottish person or redhead, ginger. You know what I mean? I didn't mind that. I thought that was a really cool story arc. And when you really think about it, the original Snake Eyes is actually not even a ninja. He was just a special forces, commando, right? So yeah, they've retconned his story so many times. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, that'll be interesting. I'd like to see those figures. 100%. Do I have that one? No, I don't have too many retro Joes. I don't have to have. I unfortunately don't have any of my vintage Joes anymore either. Yeah, those went to the Philippines a long time ago, my friend. My mom was very adamant about sending stuff to the Philippines for lesser fortunate people, and I share the same sentiment in a lot of ways. So yeah, a lot of my old childhood toys they went to the Philippines for a lot of other children who didn't have as much as I did. So yeah, that was a long time ago. I was able to keep a handful of figures though. Most of them were downstairs, and some of them are right over here. As Soundwave 278, we'll find out pretty soon. If it's too much trouble, no, I'll go grab them. They're literally right over there. Is that a little bit okay? You can actually kind of see them. So that's my Super 7 Snake Mountain playset, and yeah, right there, that is Zodak. That is Tila. That's yeah. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go over there as soon as I can. Guys, sorry, it's hard to get this thing off the tripod. So let me see what I can do. Diecast Live. I'm still waiting on Super 7 Thundercats Tigra, Chitara, Mumra pre-orders, and my last Hot Toys pre-order, Iron Man Mark 85 Battle Damage. Brother, that's a heck of a lot of pre-orders. Wow. That's crazy. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm waiting on all my Thundercats pre-orders too, and I'm scared. I'm scared to the nth degree because I can foresee that the way we're having problems with the actual manufacturing, we're going to see these issues where what's it called? Wave 2 and Wave 3. Thank you, Cor. Appreciate that. Yeah, just leave it there. Just put it down. Thank you. Wave 2 and Wave 3 are going to come at the exact same freaking time virtually. So basically, we're going to be paying $200, almost $250. Thank you very much, Cor. I really appreciate that. Almost $250 in the span of maybe 2 weeks, maybe even less. That would be freaking crazy. That's going to be $500 after taxes. Like, oh my God, $500 freaking dollars, and that's US, which means to me it's going to be like $600. Oh my God, that's crazy. Within the span of like 2 weeks, hopefully it'll be at least a month apart. But I don't know. I really kind of scared. All right, so Soundwave, your wish has been granted. My roommate Cor has basically been able to truck these over for me. So yeah, this is. So here's some fun trivia about this, and a couple of you guys already know this. My original He-Man from back in the day, he exploded. Basically, I think he was crushed under the weight of a whole bunch of other toys. So yeah, his arms, his entire torso was cleaved in half. His legs broke at the dumbbell strap broke in his legs. So yeah, he was completely gone. And then 2 years ago, I felt the need for to actually find another He-Man again. I was really nostalgic for it about 2 years ago, and I went ahead and I did a video about it actually, and I actually went and picked up another vintage He-Man from somebody in Quebec. So I was really happy to receive that. Merci beaucoup, mon ami. I really appreciate that eBay listing. It was so amazing. Picked them up for a very good price. I think it was only $35 Canadian. So that is an amazing price for me. I know in the States you can probably pick them up for $10 somewhere, but yeah, incredible. So yeah, this is a really good example of a He-Man. He's got great paint. His hair is actually not that worn. Whoever had this really took really good care of him. You can see that the paint on his trunks is still very, very much intact. He's got a little bit of paint wear on the feet. I don't know if you can see that. But other than that, his straps are really well preserved. And this is my original battle axe from He-Man. And the Sword of Power is actually over there in Castle Grayskull. So yeah, really happy to have this example of a vintage He-Man. He is incredible. My original He-Man, his straps broke right at the peg. So yeah, that was kind of fun. I used to have to use tape to actually keep it together. And on the same note, I actually have the pieces of Battle Cat on my desk upstairs. I kept them. But this Battle Cat, I was able to find at a retro swap meet, a retro toy show, back when we were actually able to do small retro conventions. So yeah, I was able to pick up this Battle Cat. Very happy to pick this guy up. I think I picked him up for $20. So intact, full gear and everything. Very happy to have picked this up. He looks amazing. There's a bit of somebody was teething, so somebody chewed up on the top part of the thing here. But mine is in perfect condition, so I was fully planning on getting that one and replacing the saddle. But yeah, very happy to have this complete example of He-Man. The only thing I'm missing, and if anybody has it and willing to actually maybe trade, or I don't mind buying it either, I'm missing the shield. If anybody has a shield for the original shield for He-Man, I would totally be up for a trade. I would love to get He-Man's shield. That's the only thing I'm missing from this collection. Once I have that, this will be complete. I really appreciate if anybody has the He-Man shield for a decent price, or willing to do trade. I would love to actually get that shield back. That would be awesome. So yeah. Soundwave, that was He-Man. I think I've shown these guys off before once in a blue moon, but anyway. The next figure I have is actually my original Man-at-Arms. Here's Duncan. This isn't the best way to show these guys because I don't have a zoom in, but he's actually remained pretty intact. He still has his armaments here, his his shin pad here, his arm band. I'm surprised these things actually stayed intact. I remember at one point I actually lost them. He's also got his front armor, which is amazing. I always thought as a kid that the armor was supposed to slide up and cover the rest of his face. I don't know if anybody else thought about that, but I remember thinking as a kid a long time ago that was actually one of the reasons why he had this piece. I don't know if anybody else thought about that. He does have some paint wear here and there, but for the most part, he actually looks really, really good. I lost his battle mace, unfortunately, so that's the one thing that I don't have for Man-at-Arms. And he's not the version with red dots, so he's definitely a second release for the Canadian market. Still, very cool. Very happy to still have my Man-at-Arms. That's amazing. And, what would He-Man be without old Bonehead here? Yeah, so I do still have my original Skeletor from back in the day. Yeah, he's amazing. He's actually gone through a lot more wear and tear. Actually, no, that can't be true. He-Man didn't survive. Skeletor survived. So yeah, he's actually gone through just as much wear as He-Man did. His face, as you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but it's actually chipping. A lot of the paint has actually come. Some of the paint has actually come off. But for the most part, he's actually stayed really well intact. He's still got his loincloth there. His what is it called? The Centurion cover there. I don't know what it's called anymore. He's got his straps. They're still very much intact. I'm amazed actually that he's this well preserved. His Havoc staff has been long since gone. I used to have it. It's probably somewhere. I probably could still dig it up. But yeah, awesome to still have him in the collection as well. Yeah, because He-Man did not survive. Then I have my original Mani-Faces. And from what I remember, this actually was one of the Mani-Faces that had the multiple weapons. Unfortunately, I lost them all. I remember when I bought this, I had like 10 weapons that came with it, which was crazy. They were all brown. And, of course, the only thing different was his orange blaster, which I believe I still have. The orange blaster is actually still there on Snake Mountain over there. So that's the one thing that did survive. Everything about him works. He still has his three faces. Yep. So really, really awesome to have him in the collection. He's actually remained pretty well intact. He's a keeper, that's for sure. Not too much paint damage on him too. He's actually really well preserved. Mostly here again, just like all the figures, mostly on the feet. That's where a lot of it happens. And I do have Teela. She's over there too, but it's hard to grab her. But I still have Zodak. And Zodak, unfortunately, his straps are what happened to most of my figures. They broke at the peg, as you can see. So I've had to use tape many years. So I've kind of given up on that one now. But yeah, this tape is like 30 years old. Believe it or not, that tape's 30 years old. I always found it funny that he has a hairy back, but I think it's because he shares the same body as Beastman, and he's got the same arms as Skeletor. So yeah, lots of fun here. His paint is actually still pretty intact. The paint on his face is a little bit muddled, but yeah. So yeah, those are pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, that's pretty much every single one of the vintage figures I've got available right now. I think I might have one or two left in the basement, but yeah. So I hope that I hope that was fun for you, Soundwave. Yeah, I just happen to have them handy. Diecast Fly. I'm still waiting on Super 7. Oh no, I already got them. Mr. Backtastic. Now that we're getting the classic Roadblock, that has a lot of us have been waiting for. Do you think we will see a classic Scarlet or Gung Ho? You know what? There are big possibilities for that. If there's money to be made, I'm pretty sure that Hasbro will be there to do it. They might release a special edition one, Target exclusive, right? Or Amazon exclusive. I hope everybody was able to get their Amazon exclusive Roadblock. I really hope that everybody was able to get that. I do want to thank Mr. Backtastic for helping me out with the link. If he hadn't given me the link, I probably would have missed out on the pre-orders. So thank you again, Mr. Backtastic. That was awesome. But yeah, if there's money to be made, I'm almost 100% sure that they will definitely issue cartoon versions. However, did you guys hear about the Super 7 announcement for their Ultimates G.I. Joe? That is super exciting, don't you think? I'm not sure if they're gonna bring it up to the level of articulation that we are accustomed to. If history shows, Super 7 will just stick to their regular buck and charge a ton of money. But again, they are a very small company, so I understand why, and I'm going to do a whole video on the reasons why they have to charge so much money. But if they do cartoon-accurate versions of G.I. Joes, I think a lot of people are going to be very excited about that. So, Mr. Bagtastic, I wonder if that's actually the route that Hasbro is going with right now. We shall see. Aldry 473, yes, it was Crocmaster. I think we figured that one out. Thank you. Shane, hey, Shane McNeil, good to see you, brother. How hose are you? I hope not, but I am good. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. Duab, he was a Cobra one, yes. And Shane is also answering the same question. We believe it was Crocmaster. I don't know if you saw him. Was this the same? Was this the one that you had as a kid, Duab? Was it Crocmaster? Because he does look pretty amazing. I don't know if it's the same one that you've seen, that you're talking about. Everybody else in the stream seems to believe that it is Crocmaster. Steve believes it's Crocmaster. Diecast Fly believe it's Crocmaster. Shane says that he was mostly in the comics. Okay, that would explain it. Recut Hut says it's Crocmaster. So we're getting a lot of Crocmasters. It looks like we have a consensus, guys. Glenn, Barbecue's primary military special forces is Barbecue's primary military specialty is fireman. His secondary is infantry. That's on his card file. Yeah, but he's carrying a freaking it's fireman as in making fires, right? Right, Glenn? Because he's actually carrying around boots, like a mixture of freaking flamethrower. So I don't think that he's a firefighter. So yeah. Oh, sorry, he's a fireman. I got you. So he's a fireman, not a firefighter. Perfect. Thank you, Glenn. Appreciate that. Blowtorch was the one who would set fires. Oh, is that right? But then why does Barbecue? So is Barbecue is a fireman? Yeah, but on his back is a bunch of chemicals. You know what? I'm gonna trust you, Glenn. I always thought that he. I guess Blowtorch would be the one. Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't know. Maybe. I guess you're right. Again. In every episode, I didn't even see him use his backpack anyway. He just kept using that fire stuff. So anyway. It is what it is. Steve, also with different origins in the Renegades and Resolute. Okay. So he's been around. Nathan Cabral. Hey, Nathan, good to see you. Hey, Jay, do you cosplay? Do I cosplay? No. No, I do not. Not for a long time, anyway. When I was a lot younger, I had a Halloween costume. It was actually hand me up by my brother. It was Noob Saibot. Yeah, it was Noob Saibot, and I still had that costume somewhere. So yeah, that was a long time ago. I can't fit in it now. I'm so roly poly. It's just not even funny. So yeah, so I guess once upon a time, many moons ago, I did cosplay. It's not a secret shame. I don't mind cosplaying. Cosplaying is a lot of fun. So yes, I did cosplay at one time in my life, Nathan. Soundwave, are you planning on getting RC Vamp 2 vehicle? Entity Earth has it now for pre-order. RC Vamp 2. What's that? Don't give me abbreviations because I'm not always up to date on what that is. RC Vamp 2. And nothing's coming up. Can you give me the full? I'm not really sure what you're talking. Is it RC from Transformers? Which one is that? Soundwave. You're going to have to be a little bit more specific because I'm not understanding what you're saying. Diecast Light. I still have Joes from the 80s. I still have the 80s Joes from years 82 through 86. I'm missing a couple from 83 and 84. Wow, Diecast Light. That is a lot of Joes, man. Holy crap! Congratulations. That's awesome. But your videos are going to be featured on your pictures are going to be featured on a video soon because you sent me some awesome pictures. I really do have to thank you for that. Duab, I must go now. But new sub. Thank you, Duab. Thank you so much. We really appreciate the support. Lucky Ducky, I'm back after 5,000 years. Good to see you, Lucky Ducky. Thanks for joining the stream. You're awesome. Rodimus Prime, good to see you, brother. Just waking up to do some voluntary overtime. I was able to pre-order Breaker and Barbecue on Target's website on Thursday. Congratulations, dude. Great stuff. Mr. Backtastic. Jay, are you planning on doing more cartoon retrospectives? I really have enjoyed the ones you have done in the past. Yeah, I really am planning on doing more retrospectives. I really do want to do that. Now might be a good time. Now might be a good time. Now that I think about it, it actually might be a very good time to start visiting that again. You're right, Mr. Backtastic, and so is Princess Kagli. So is so is IT old IT guy. All you guys keep encouraging me to do the retrospectives, the anime reviews. I got to get back to it. I got to get back into it. Soundwave 278. That's a very nice He-Man. I got to share my collection with you as well. It's common figures, but I love how they look. Colors pop on the MOTU figures. Soundwave, send me some photos on Instagram or by email. As a matter of fact, I might as well pull it up. So yeah, guys, if you want to send me an email as soon as it comes up, you can always send me a private message here on Instagram. So please, guys, follow my Instagram, send me a private message, or you can send me email to j@geek-proud.com. I always love receiving your emails, guys. I try to reply them as quickly as I can. So yeah, definitely send me some photos. Send me some of your collection and some of the pickups that you guys have done. I will feature them on upcoming episodes. I love doing that, and I love showing off people's collections. They are awesome. So yeah, Soundwave, please send it to me. Lou's Reviews. Hey, Lou, what's going on, brother? That Bonehead Skeletor. Yes. Skeletor. Good old Bonehead. He looks amazing. I love Skeletor. Love him. Glenn, mad respect to your vintage stuff, bro. I still have He-Man, Man-at-Arms, Battle Armor, Skeletor, Man-Faces, Mantana, Zor, Battle-Cat, the Battle Ram, and the Wind Raider. That's all we had. Dude, that's an amazing collection. Congratulations. I still have the Battle Ram upstairs. Sans stickers. All the stickers are gone. My cousin had the Wind Raider. I have Battle Cat. I have my original one, which is in pieces, and of course this one, which I picked up at a toy show. Zor, one that I always wanted but never could find him. I used to have Mantana. Wow, you're bringing back some memories. I used to have Mantana. I wonder if he's downstairs. He might be downstairs. Many Faces right here. Battle Armor Skeletor. I never had I did have Battle Armor Skeletor. Damn. Yeah, he was a good one. I really loved it. I really loved its gimmick. I had Battle Armor He-Man too, but he doesn't work anymore. I'm gonna have to find him. Man-at-Arms and He-Man. Yeah, all great figures. Congratulations. Do you have any of the females, Glenn? Did you have Evelyn or Tila? Diecast Live. Vintage MOTU, I only have Battle Armor He-Man and Thunder Punch version. Nice. I like Thunder Punch. He was cool. Trapjaw and Triclops, Prince Adam and Buzz-Off. I have Prince Adam. Prince Adam's actually downstairs. Now I'm getting all these memories back. Yeah, I do have Prince Adam. He doesn't have his felt coat though, and his belt is gone too. Lost those a long time ago. I used to have Buzz-Off. Actually, I think I do have Buzz-Off, but I don't have his helmet. Man, so many great memories you guys are bringing up. Awesome. Thank you very much. Findale. Hey, Findale. Good to see you. Hi, Jay. Will you get Thunder Tank from Thundercats? Yes. I already have it on order with one of my suppliers. So really cool guy. Guys, if you haven't already checked it out, go. If you're in Canada and you haven't checked it out, please go check mftoys.ca. They do a lot of pre-orders for me, and they're offering They have a program where you can pre-order with them, and they'll actually order for you ahead of time. So it's a really good system here if you're around Ontario. I think I'll be visiting their offices one day. We'll take a look at some cool toys which they just picked up. So guys, if you're ever around and looking for a place to pre-order toys, go check out mftoys.ca. That's where I'm getting the Thunder Tank, by the way, Findale. H-Man, good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. What's your favorite toy company in quality? That is a good question. I know a lot of people are not going to like this, but I actually don't mind Super 7. I think Super 7 has actually done a pretty good job. A lot of people would probably swear up and down that I'm a liar, but yeah, they haven't actually done that bad a job. I think some of their paint jobs have been a little bit questionable. Like I was able to pick up from mftoys.ca. I was able to get a Club Grayskull Tila, and her paint job is actually not, her facial paint job is not that great. I'm actually gonna probably commission a custom spare head. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure if it actually work well or not. But yeah, I don't mind their figures. Their figures are actually really, really good. Where is it? Yeah, right here. Yeah, I like this Lino. He looks amazing. You know what I mean? And yeah, one thing that you can rely on is they're always going to use the He-Man standard buck that they've been using for decades now, for a decade. But you know what? That has its merits too. I mean, it's a very solid buck. It actually it's worked out for them for so long. The Four Horsemen are the ones who keep doing their sculpts. So yeah, you can only expect so much if they don't want to do more articulation. So it is what it is. But I don't mind them in terms of quality. Second to that, for sure, would have to be Hasbro's been doing a pretty good job. I don't mind what they do. Their QC can sometimes be a little bit questionable, but I'm really loving these Masters of the Universe figures. I know that there have been a lot of QC reports, but from what I've seen and from what I've had, it's not that bad. Especially they've also been able to keep up the quality. And if you have an issue with any of your figures for the Masters Universe Origins, you just call up customer service and they'll gladly replace them or send you replacement parts. So for me, it's always been a very cool situation. But yeah, definitely Super 7 seems to be pretty good in my opinion. Hasbro seems to be pretty good, and then of course Mattel seems pretty good as well. NECA is all the way down. NECA is just one of those companies where from everything from like their paint job, their paint is amazing. Don't get me wrong, their paint is incredible, but it scratches off so quickly. I have Krang's Wrath over there, and inside the package, his arms already, his armor is his joint on his elbow is already scratching off. It's crazy. That shouldn't be happening. That's nuts. So yeah, NECA is just way down there. NECA collectors have to be super careful with their stuff. I've heard that so many times, especially here in Canada, where our weather is very, it switches from like extreme cold to extreme heat. Yeah, we have problems with a lot of the action figures doing some crazy stupid things. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, H-Man. Knights of Old, hey, Knights of Old, good to see you. Vintage, I missed it. I don't miss it, but I love it. I do love it. It's just these days, especially because of all the hype that's happening around new figures, vintage figures are becoming very expensive. And yeah, what you used to be able to get for $5 is now, yeah, it's up to like $35, $50. Crazy. So yeah, I was really happy to get this guy for $35. Absolutely stoked. Happily paid that price. Soundwave, that was great. Thanks for sharing, Jay. No problem, Soundwave. Happy to help. You can actually thank Core over there. He's the one who brought them to me. Shane, is it Super 7 Reaction G.I. Joe line? I believe there are plans for G.I. Joe Reaction, but I believe the leak has been that they're going to do an Ultimate series, which is a surprise. But I think, and fingers crossed, it'll be super cartoon accurate, much the same way they've been doing for Silverhawks. And when you think about it, it's an opportunity for them to get into much more articulated figures because G.I. Joes are not muscle-bound heroes. They are definitely more, realistic in nature. I think Sergeant Slaughter would be one of the bigger guys who, has a He-Man physique. So yeah, definitely, I think we can hopefully get more interesting characters in different bucks with better articulation. Hopefully, that's going to be the case. We shall see. Recut Hut. I missed this roadblock. Hope for another chance. Recut Hut. There was a second chance. I wonder if there's going to happen a third chance. So I hope you get the two. I'm sorry you missed out on it. Keep an eye on keep refreshing the Amazon page. Hopefully it'll come back. As a matter of fact, let me just check Amazon.ca. Let's check if it's available at all. Take it easy, Corey. Amazon.ca. Where's my history here? Where is my history here? Oh, here we go. Okay, let's see if it is available. Where are you? Come on. It wasn't that long ago. Oh, Sergeant Slaughter. I'm still looking for a Red Ranger if anybody has one, by the way. Come on. It wasn't that long ago. Where is it? Roadblock, where are you? Come on, Roadblock. I know you're here. You know what I got to do? I actually got to go to my orders. I should be smart about this. If I go to my orders, I will see him right away, right? Yes, there he is. Okay. Yeah. So unfortunately, Diecast Fly, Recut Hut, it's still temporarily out of stock. I would go onto Amazon.ca. I would bookmark the page and I would add it to the wish list. I've never gotten an alert for a restocked item on my wish list. I don't know why they don't do that. They should, but yeah. Hopefully he'll come back in stock in a couple of months. Once in a while you get lucky. Once in a while he does come back up for reissue. So yeah, hopefully. My best of luck to you, brother. I hope that works out for you. That's freaking crazy. Lucky Ducky. Hi Jay. It's my birthday. Oh, congratulations! Happy birthday, Lucky Ducky! Wow, guys. Everybody, if we could all wish Lucky Ducky a happy birthday, that's amazing. Happy birthday, Lucky Ducky. Dude, that's awesome. I picked up a Super 7, Studio Series 57. No. Okay, I think that's... Okay. I picked up a Studio Series 57 Off-Road Bumblebee and a Studio 64 Cliff Jumper. Congratulations, brother. Happy birthday to you. And those are some nice pickups. That's amazing. Happy birthday. Diecast Fly. Blowtorch. Yes, Blowtorch is the one who was setting up fires, for sure. So, Sunwave. Remote Control Vamp 2 that was announced on Hasbro Pulse. Okay, now I'm going to have to look that up. Remote Control Vamp 2. Let's have a look. Where am I going here? Remote Control Vamp 2. Remote Control Vamp 2. Hasbro Pulse. What are we looking at here? I'm not seeing anything here. Let's just go to Hasbro Pulse. Might as well. Oh, wait a second. There they are. I should have just went here for the first time. All right. So earlier, I was trying to explain the Disney Store exclusives, and it looks like they're still okay. Well, anyway, so yeah, Han Solo here is one of those exclusives that I was talking about. He's he's really lanky. Holy cow, that is one lanky Han Solo. Yeah, he's got a different haircut apparently, some sort of crew cut. Not really sure why he looks like that, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Scruffy Nerf herder, right? He's kind of neat. Yeah, he looks pretty good. He's still available on Hasbro Pulse, $26, limit 1 per customer. Looks like Farm Boy Luke has been sold out. Oh no, he's not sold out. Oh hey, he's still available. Nice. So if you're interested, he's still available. Unfortunately, I am not ordering from Hasbro Pulse. It costs an arm and a leg to order from them. But yeah, he looks amazing. Farm Boy Luke. He's got a wonderful re-update. Wonderful update to a classic figure. His face looks pretty good. It's not as derpy as the last face, even though it is a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's slightly updated though. I think that's the thing. Yeah, he looks good though. I like him. Comes with some binoculars. That's really cool. The flashlight that he was using, or is that the detector? Can't remember anymore. And of course his lightsaber. Yeah, you know what? I would definitely love to grab one of these. Unfortunately, the shipping is killing me. I'm gonna see how much it is to ship to. I'm gonna see how much it is to ship to my to cross border. Hopefully, it's a lot cheaper. If it is a lot cheaper, or if it's free, which I hope it would be, that would be awesome. If it's free shipping, then that would be great. Yeah, it's weird because it says, oh, the sold out one is the expanded universe figure. Okay, that's interesting. Then they also had Greedo. Greedo was the other exclusive figure, $26.99, not bad. It looks pretty good. Yeah, pretty cool. So I'm hoping that this is a sign of good things to come. Looks like these have not been sold out yet, and they've been up since 1 o'clock this afternoon. So that is excellent. Hopefully, we'll all be able to get a couple of these guys for anybody who's looking for them. I might actually dive in, depending on how long these guys stay up. It's very, very cool. So now I'm looking for that remote control one that you're talking about. I don't know where he is. I might have to bite the bullet on this Red Ranger. I hate the sparkles though. My gosh. Yeah, it's what's his name again? Rocky. Yeah, the red sparkles kill me, man. But I need a Red Ranger in my collection. So disappointing. I need a Red Ranger, and if this is the only one I can get, I'm gonna be killing myself. Look at those sparkles. Sparkles! Why sparkles? Oh my gosh. What do you guys think? Are you guys into the sparkles? Because I am not into those sparkles. Those sparkles are killing me. But I need a Red Ranger. I need a Red Ranger in my collection. I can't believe sparkles, man. Why sparkles? Holy crap. Anyway, I can't seem to find that that RC remote control you're talking about. Help me out here. Where is it? I can't seem to find it. By the way, remote control Vamp 2. Do you have the link? Is that exactly how it's listed? Because I can't seem to find it, brother. Strange, very strange. All right, get back to me. I am now. You've piqued my curiosity. I'm very, very interested to find out what that is. Knights Volt, have you done any '80s toy original graphic artwork? Me? I mean, I used to draw when I was a kid. Original toys. I mean, I could show you my sketchbook from a long time ago, but you guys would laugh your asses off. So I think it would be very humorous. I think you guys would roll on the floor laughing. But it's not. Holy crap! I got to catch up. Yeah, it's it is what it is, brother. I think the in terms of graphic design, no, I've never designed anything for '80s toys. I would have loved to do it, but have I ever done any graphic artwork for just for fun? I think I've done some illustrations. I've drawn a whole bunch of stuff. I did like a whole map of Zelda when I was a kid, so that was a lot of fun. Desaro, good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. Good day, Jay. Good day, Desaro. Good to see you. Thank you for joining the stream. Glenn, I wanted Tila. I'm pretty sure that says Tila. I wanted Tila and Eva Lynn, but I had to move onto G.I. Joe and stuck with Star Wars. My parents got us to stick to specific collections to try to compete with them instead of 4 to 5 different ones. Your parents are smart. I pretty much went all over the place. So yeah. So okay, well that makes sense. Yeah, good. No matter what, great toy lines to get into for sure. Only bought 8 Transformers, and then when my mom came back from Japan, she got me a Macross Valkyrie. And so he became Jetfire. What? Oh, that's awesome, bro. Holy crap. That is sweet. So the Transformers we have still. Nice. Awesome to hear it. Did they have Rollback listed as Milky Way? Yes, they did. They did have. I don't ask. I can't make this stuff up. I just can't. I really can't. It's really funny stuff. I really can't make this stuff up. Where was he? Where was he? Was he here? No, I think I'm gonna have to go back. Yeah, he was listed as Hold on. No. That was the U.S. I think you're talking about the U.S. version. Here he was called. Here he was called Scion. Yeah. Seok. GIJ Amazon Global Exclusive Seok. That's how you have to find him. Really weird. Yeah, but I think the one you're talking about is I think the one you're talking about was what are they called? Yeah, the one you were talking about was the US listing. He was listed as a Milky Way, which was just hilarious. I was dying of laughter myself. That was funny as heck. Glenn, the one we still have are Optimus Prime, Prowl, Sunstreak, Soundwave, Frenzy, Laserbeak, Buzzsaw, Ironhide, Ratchet, and the Macross Valkyrie. Oh my god, Glenn, that's amazing! You have all those Transformers, those G1 Transformers? Dude, you are incredible. Cheers to you, brother. Holy crap. I wish I had all those, man. All the Transformers that have survived are the ones from the ones from season 3 or season 2 or season 3. Pretty crazy. Glenn, you were amazing. You are incredible, my friend. That's awesome. Do they also transform? That's crazy. Shane, search the Milky Way for Roadblock. Really? Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Oh, that's awesome. You guys are great. You guys are the best. Nathan, love those vintage MOTU figures of yours. I wonder if MOTU LARPing will take off within the revival of the MOTU. I know a lot of LARPers who are really into it. So yeah, you never know. LARPing would be Master Universe LARPing would be awesome. Mind you, He-Man's the only one with very little clothing, so everybody else is gonna have to, wear all these crazy get-ups. That's not true. I guess a whole bunch of them have very little clothing. Yeah. I guess that would work. Running around in your loincloth. Mr. Backtastic, gotta call it a night, Jay. Have a good night. Thank you for being here, Mr. Backtastic. Really appreciate it. Great stream as always. Take care. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Rodimus Prime. Speaking of barbecue, Speaking of barbecue, I have a mint on card 25th anniversary barbecue because I will be meeting the voice actor Lauren Lester, the voice of barbecue from the original cartoon, at Terrificon. Look it up. Sweet. I will look that up. Thank you, Rodimus Prime. That's awesome. Say hi to him for me. That is wicked. He had this awesome looking voice. It was really great. Probably doing terrible at that. Anyway. I just watched the PSA. It was a lot of fun. Shane. LOL, Milky Way. That's what it is. The Milky Way. Too funny. Happy birthday, Lucky Ducky. Yes, of course. Happy birthday, Lucky Ducky. That's awesome. Happy birthday, Lucky Ducky. Everyone's going to show off their happy birthdays. Congratulations, Lucky Ducky. What were your first arcade computers and console games? Oh, that's an interesting aside. I guess the first arcade game that I ever played that I can remember would have to have been. I'm trying to think now. The first arcade game I would have had to what I would have played when I was a kid. It probably would have been something like Galaga. It would have been either Pac-Man or Galaga, or it could have been, those are the most common ones, though. But in truth, I think it probably would have been something actually more along the lines of Chase HQ. I think that's probably one of them. It might have been Mario Brothers, not like the original Mario Brothers as well. I think those would have been my first arcade games that I can remember. Computer games, it would have been the Oregon Trail because I didn't have a computer growing up. No, that's not true. What am I talking about? No, Seamus for the TI, the Texas Instruments Oh gosh, what was it? The TI-99? Yeah, I think it was the TI-99. Holy crap! Wow, that's a memory. Yeah, it definitely would have been Seamus, or it would have been another. It would have been another game. It was like this hat which went all over the screen, killing killing rogue cactuses. It's really strange games back in the 80s, man. Yeah, that would have been those would have been the two games I totally remember from back then. Seamus, I love that game. Got killed so many times, but it was a fun game. Yeah, wow, memories, man, memories. Console games. My first console game that I can remember again. The first console game that I ever had was Wonder Boy. Yeah, Wonder Boy for the Sega Master System. That would have been my very first console game. But the very first one I played would have been Pac-Man on the Atari 2600, the Atari 2800, 2600, 2800. Anyway, one of those. Yeah, the Atari 2600. It would have been Pac-Man for the Atari 2600 or Space Invaders, one of those two. Those would have been the games that I played on a console system the very first time, because my cousins had the Atari 2800, 2600. Dark happy birthday, Lucky Ducky. Good to you. Jermaine, when you think Beachhead, Firefly, and the okay, please finish, Jermaine. I think you got cut off there. When you think Beachhead, Firefly, and the please finish your sentence, Jermaine. Please finish it. Thindale, I have to go. Jay, thanks for the nice stream. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Thindale. Have a great night and a great weekend. Shane, Power of the Force figures will be peg warmers for sure. Maybe. I don't mind. I don't mind these reissues. They actually look pretty cool. I definitely need a Luke in my collection, so definitely wouldn't mind picking up this particular Luke. He's interesting. And you know what? I wouldn't mind picking up a Han Solo either. I'm not really into Greedo. Greedo didn't last very long, so definitely wouldn't be getting Greedo. So yeah, I wouldn't mind Han Solo here and Luke. I think that for me anyway, Shane. I think I could definitely use those two guys in my collection. Nice Evolve, nice vintage Japanese Red Ranger Sofubi toy. Get a nice vintage Japanese Ranger. Oh, nice Evolve. You're always encouraging me to get vintage stuff. That's awesome. Thank you. I might. One day I might. Sparkles are bro. Yes, I totally agree. I just can't do it. I cannot do it. I might have to, but I can't do it. I sent you the link to your email. All right, let's find out. What we can see here. So let's see what we're talking about here. Soundwave. I am interested now. You have piqued my interest. I must find out what you're talking about. All right, where are we going here? Okay, I see something here. I see two emails. Ah, cool. Very nice collection there. I will have to show that off in one of my videos. 100%. All right, here we go. Oh, Entertainment Earth. I was in the completely wrong section. Holy crap. I've got you. Okay, now I see what you're talking about. I've got you. All right, Soundwave. So this is what we're talking about. For everybody's edification, we are talking about the G.I. Joe Vamp Mark II Jeep Off-Road 1/14th scale vehicle. Interesting. Yeah, sorry. This is the one that they showcased on Hasbro Pulse Fanfest Fridays. Forgot about that. Oh, something about Jada. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Much like so, the answer is going to be no. Unfortunately, but it all boils down to how much room I have in the house. As I don't know if you guys can see, I just don't have that much room here. So yeah, and I'm not 12 years old anymore. I don't need a remote control car, even though this does look awesome. Holy crap, this looks incredible. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a soft pass. Not a hard pass. It's going to be a soft pass. Yeah, it does look really nice, though. Holy crap. Very, very cool. Man, that toy RC controller is hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Wait a second. Does it have a turbo button? Oh, it's got turbo. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that's neat. USB enabled. What? What are you talking about? USB enabled. That's funny, man. That is funny. Yeah, unfortunately, that one is going to be a pass, Soundwave. No, it's a soft pass, but it is a pass. Yeah, not 12 years old anymore. Can't do the off-roading thing anymore. I'm sorry to say. I would love to, but too old, man. Look at this beard. Look at that beard. That beard's going to come off, by the way. It's going to come off. It's going to come off. Happy birthday, Lucky Ducky. Yeah, Lucky Ducky's getting all the props tonight. Dark Fly, you sound like me when it came to Quicksilver last week when you're talking about that paint on that Red Ranger. I see what you did there, Dark Fly. I see what you did there. And you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Jermaine, and the Cobra Viper will restock. I believe the answer is yes. I believe that eventually, much like Beachhead, much like the Cobra Island Cobra Trooper, I believe that the Viper and Firefly and Major Blood is out there now. Major Blood has invaded so many different targets. It's not even funny anymore. So yeah, I believe, Jermaine, you don't have to worry about that. I believe that the Cobra Viper will restock. Solar 619er, welcome back to the stream. Have you ever seen the card backs for the MOTU Origins release in Mexico? They read He-Man and the Masters of the Universe on the card back. Oh, wow, really? I thought doesn't it read like isn't it in Spanish? Isn't it I thought it would have been in Spanish. Okay. That's cool. That's amazing. No, I've never seen them. I've never seen the Solar 619. I believe they're more rare than the ones we have here, right? But are you talking about these? Are you talking about the Origins figures? That would be cool. Oh, you are talking about Origins figures. Really? That's cool. You know what? I did see one. Here. I should have grabbed it when I had the chance. Totally missed out on that. I did find one card back once upon a time in Spanish. I'm kicking myself now. I should have picked it up. Crazy. Thank you for that. Thank you for that one, Solo 619er. Dak asks why. My 5-year-old daughter caught a vintage commercial of MOTU Slime Pit, and she has been bugging me ever since for it. I wonder if Origins will do an updated one. That would be kind of cool. I think that would be very, very neat. Crazy. Slime, man. That's hard to clean up, though. That is really hard to clean up. Lucky Ducky. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, everybody. Lucky Ducky. Such a great day for you. Happy birthday, Lucky Ducky. Knights of Old. TI-99 had TI-99. I had Parsec, Alpine, Munchman, Tombstone City, an amazing hunt with amazing and the Wampas. Nice. That is so great. Oh my gosh. That is a great collection right there. Rodimus Prime, 1982. Time for me to hit the dust, Rail. Yeah, you know what? I think we should start. I think we're going to have to actually close the stream off tonight as well. But I do have another stream tomorrow at 8 o'clock. As everyone, tomorrow Sunday at 8 o'clock for anybody who wants to join me for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Good night, Rodimus. Shane, my first game console was the ColecoVision, and I had a Commodore 64. Awesome stuff. I never had a Commodore 64. I did play the Coleco a little bit. It was a lot of fun. Nathan, Jay, what are your hobbies prior to getting back into toy collecting in the last few years? I was huge into anime. Anime was my big thing. It was my life for the longest time. I was into anime. Actually, my channel started off as an anime review channel. So if you want to check, Nathan, you can see some of my old reviews from way back. So yeah, that was my big thing, anime. And retro cartoons. Retro cartoons were also my big thing. Let's see here. Shane, too bad the 6-inch Joes can't fit inside. Then I would get it. Yeah, if they could fit in that RC controller, that would be great. Lucky Ducky, Cliff Jumps alt mode is superb, and the Cliff Jump is said on purpose. That's funny, brother. That's awesome. I do not like Cliff Jump's legs and off-road Bumblebee. It's close to being called a mini masterpiece, in my opinion. Nice. Nice. Knights of Old, can you share your email? My email's right there. It's running across the screen. It's coming up right there. There's my email. So you just, guys, if you want to send me email, it's right here. Look at that. It's right there. Follow the finger. It's going. It's disappearing. No, it's gone. You missed your chance. Diecast Fly. Some of those G.I. Joe episodes are hilarious, especially the ones when Cobra broke, Troopers went unemployed, and Cobra used a hit record to finance its next conquest. Yeah, I remember those. Those are awesome. Honestly, Cobra was amazing. Seriously, guys, Cobra was amazing. Good night, everybody. Good night, Red Cat Hut. Thanks for joining the stream. Glenn, once we get older and had a little bit more money, I went back to get the things I didn't have from Star Wars and G.I. Joe, then moved on to modern as well as Black Series and Classified. Glenn, you are reliving all of our dreams, exactly the way we intended. All right, guys, I think we're going to end the stream here tonight, but please join me again tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I want to thank you guys once again for joining me and spending some time with me. It really means the world to me that you guys would like to hear me ramble on for over an hour and a half, and yeah, it's always a pleasure. And guys, thank you for staying up until 2:36 a.m. in the morning. You guys are amazing. Can't believe that, you know, like you, Glenn. Holy crap! What are you guys doing up? I swear to God, you guys are amazing. You and your brother, you guys are the best. Yeah, so definitely, please join me. We are having the draw on this Monday. So if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do. That way, you'll be able to be eligible to win one of the great prizes upstairs. Remember, you have to be subscribed to the channel. You have to like and comment on the video, which I talked about the contest and showed off all of the figures which are available for to win. And you have to like and comment and share the channel with as many other toy collectors as possible, so that everyone can have a chance to win these great prizes. Guys, if we reach 4,100 subscribers, don't think we're going to make 42 or 43. But if we do reach 4,100 subscribers, we're only 20 away. If we reach 4,100 subscribers, I'm going to throw in Firefly. Okay, guys? All right. So I'm going to read the last few comments, and then we're going to call it a night. But thank you guys again for being here and supporting the channel. You guys are amazing. All right. So last couple of comments here. Lucky Ducky. Sure. I'll take that as a compliment. I am so mature. Yes, you are. Happy birthday, Lucky Ducky. You're amazing. Leo Celestia, go to bed, Jay. Thank you, Leo Celestia. Thank you for reminding me. I love you too. Yeah, okay. Well, thank you so much, Neo Celeste. You're amazing. Thank you for reminding me to go to bed. Shane McNeil, Arbco was the best. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what Arbco is, but sure, Arbco. Shane McNeil. Please, I have no idea what you're talking about, Shane. Darzo, good night. Good night, Darzo. Dazaro, good night. Thank you for joining the stream. Jedi Trek, good night. Good night, sir. Shane, awesome stream as well. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate it. Nathan, Jay, too many Cokes for you tonight. You aren't going to be able to sleep. Dude, this doesn't even affect me anymore. Like, seriously, I drink too much of it. But thank you. Glenn, like you said, 80s Toy is alive right now. Yes, they are, Glenn. They are alive and well. Diecast Fly. Okay, man. Take care. Thank you, Diecast Fly. Have a great night. Kevin Masters. Hey, bro. Okay, Kevin. You just showed up at the last minute. We're saying goodnight tonight. But thanks for joining the stream, Kevin. You're amazing. Night, Jay, and thank you very much. Good night, Lucky Ducky. Happy birthday again. Desaro, subbed. Thank you, Desaro. You're amazing. Thank you again. Don't forget to join the contest. You might be winning some great prizes. Kevin, did you like the Defenders of the Year series? Very underrated. I did enjoy it. It was a really good series. I had what was his name? I had the black guy. Can't remember his name anymore. Not Mandrake. He was the other guy. I can't remember. He was really strong. I can't remember his name though. Unfortunately, terrible. Glenn, good night, everybody. Good night, Jay. Much love and respect, bro. Kia kala. Kia kala to you, my brother, and of course to your brother. Have a great night. Kevin Masters, I just joined. Can you stay for another 15 minutes? I'm sorry, Kevin, not tonight. Please join me tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I know it's a little late for you, or a little early for you. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm sorry, Kevin. I'm going to have to log off tonight. I've got an early day in the morning. But thank you for joining the stream. I really do appreciate it. You are the best, Kevin. You are amazing. Knights of Old, sent you a message on IG for my Gachimon toys. Excellent. Thank you so much, Knights of Old. I really appreciate it. I will feature them on an upcoming episode. All right, guys. Thank you again for joining me tonight. It's always a pleasure to spend some time with you guys. You guys are amazing. It's 2:40 a.m. here. I can't believe that you guys are still up. Once again, thank you very much for joining me for this stream. It's always a pleasure to have to communicate with you guys and share our love for toys and all these great stories that I had to tell you, and some of the great pickups that you guys have picked up, and tell me all about your toy adventures. It really means the world to me. Kevin, will you shave for next time? It's coming, Kevin. It's coming. That will definitely be happening very, very soon. All right, guys. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming here, spending some time with me. I hope each and one of you are doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Geek proud.